welcome to Ovation Boats. My name's Julia Mason and today I'm on our project boat, Bliss. Bliss is a 70-foot narrowboat with a traditional stern but has a really long well deck which negates the need to have a cruiser stern or semi-cruiser stern for socialising. So rather than tell you about Bliss, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you Bliss. So here we are turned around and we're now looking at the forward cabin doors, which are steel doors with glazed upper panes. There are also glazed forward bulkhead panels, port and starboard. Internally, either side of the steps is storage, port and starboard. To port also we have the television with a unit surrounding it for storage and a centrally sited solid fuel stove with storage to starboard and shelving above. Into the galley we have a fridge master fridge, stainless steel sink with mixer tap and a Statesman full cooker. We have storage under the sink and under the duct doors to port. There is also a utility room at the back of the boat which has ample storage for extra foodstuffs. Duct doors are to port and starboard, and on a day like this it brings the sunshine in as well as some much needed ventilation. Coming down the port side of the boat we come alongside a Pullman dinette. We're just awaiting the seating to come in for that. And there are rectangular windows to port and starboard with a slide facility as well as the top hopper opening. Leading aft on the port side of the boat, we walk alongside the fixed sleeping. It's a fixed double bed which is positioned to starboard. There's cupboards above the head and the foot of the bed, quite nice large cupboards, and the windows are portholes. Coming through a port door we enter the shower room, which has a large shower unit with curved quarter doors. There's a cupboard to the side and access to the water pipes, as well as being again extra storage for the shower room. The toilet is a Thetford cassette toilet. The cassette is accessible from under the bed in the fixed sleeping. There is a hand-built vanity unit with a mixer tap above, and the splashback mirrors the shower board in the shower. The radiators and towel rail on this boat, I believe, are heated by an Everspacker heating system, but the style of towel rail is a graphite effect. So as we come through, we've now moved to the other side of the boat to come through a starboard door to take us into the back cabin. Again, we're awaiting the mattresses for this bed, these beds. There are two single beds which can actually be closed up to make a double bed. There's storage under, some nice large drawers below that bed, that section is fixed, whereas the bed on this side is movable over to the other side of the boat to make a double bed if required. In this rear cabin, again, we have duck doors. They're wood-lined steel doors, but again, as well as letting light into the boat, it's always a good source of ventilation. Leading back from the rear cabin sleeping area, we have a utility area with the washing machine, a good size worktop, and we have a large cupboard here for extra food storage. All of the wood has been finished up very nicely. It's smooth, it looks attractive, and it has been lacquered. Now, on the port side, there is a door which leads into a walk-in wardrobe. Now, not everybody wants a wardrobe of this size, so there is the option, if required, to make this into a toilet area. There's a little table down there which can be used for the back cabin, but this is an ideal size for an extra toilet should one be required. And then up the back steps, it takes us out onto the back deck. We have the electrical unit to port, Morse control, all the dials and paraphernalia. Whilst to starboard we have the header tank for the engine and the heating system. So I'll turn the camera to go the other way. Whoops. I've just given the ceiling and the whole boat a good clean, so you've just had a good view of that. So again, leading from the rear, we're going to walk forward now. So we have the back cabin, which can be 2 single beds or it can be a double sleeping. Coming along the starboard side, we have a doorway that takes us into the shower. And then crossing over to port, it takes us into fixed sleeping with a portside companionway, the Pullman dinette area, which is additional sleeping, into the galley, and then forward into the large lounge, which can take an extra 2 sleeping if required. So this is Bliss. She's currently for sale at the New and Used Boat Co brokerage. So if you would like to see her in person, then pop yourself down and get yourself on. I'm sure she won't be here for long. Thank you.